and control the game at the end of the game. So now it's time to sort of move on to the next thing. And I think that at this time in the season, it's kind of like, you're running a 100-meter race, and you're getting down to about 70 meters, and you got 30 meters to go, and a lot of people are close, chomping at the right on your heels, and you got to be able to finish the race. And it's important that people continue to do the things that they need to do to prepare well, to improve, to play the way that we're capable of playing, to execute. We really don't have any, we got a lot of guys that are, beat up a little bit. It's a very physical game, but we don't have anybody that is in question as to whether they'll be able to practice. Might have some guys that aren't full speed today, but I think we'll be okay by tomorrow, and definitely by Wednesday. Dan Mullen has done a fantastic job there. For them to be 7-0 and have won 9 straight games, I think speaks volumes of the great job that he's done from a program standpoint there. They have a very, very good offensive team, probably one of the best, most balanced offenses we faced all year. Tyler Russell has done a phenomenal job. They've got a really good runner. Chad Bumpus is a really, really explosive, good receiver. Is a good run after the catch guy, as well as has great speed. They lead the nation in turnovers margin, which is always big in winning, I think. And defensively, they're one of the top, most difficult teams to score on in the country. Ranked in the top 10, and they have 2 really good corners. They're physical up front. They play with a lot of toughness, and this is no doubt the best team that we've played to this point in the season. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if anybody's listening. I know nobody listens to me at home, but here every now and then I get somebody to listen to me. This team has been pretty good from the standpoint of, we have a lot of good guys on this team. There are a lot of high character, high quality people who, want to do the right thing, and they're motivated to do the right thing. And I think that they're always sort of listening and learning on, how to try to do that. And they've responded, pretty much all year long the way we'd like for them to respond. And I think they've matured a little bit in that regard and learned from some circumstances where, maybe we didn't get it right the first time and something happened, and it was a really learning opportunity for them, and they've always responded the right way. Well, Tyler Russell's a big, physical, athletic guy who has a really good arm, can throw the ball down the field. This year he's shown a lot of poise and his experience in getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and they're a much, much better passing team than a year ago when he just played, sort of shared time and played some and started some, but so there's not really anything that he doesn't do well, in my opinion. Well, I first of all, there were situations, and most of the stuff that we do, we learn from experience. We didn't just say, okay, this is the best way to do it. And I guess I could tell you the story, maybe I've told it before, but we were at Michigan State. Plexico Burris was a freshman. I love Plexico, don't get me wrong. He was a great player for us and did a good job and all that. We're going to play Michigan at Michigan, which is the biggest game of the year, and I let freshmen talk to the media. He's a freshman. He says, yeah, going down there will be like taking candy from a baby. So, he just about got killed. They tried to kill him down there for 60 minutes in the game, and we didn't win the game. So I just said, I think the reason is we do have a sort of public relations development program for our guys here. We started, the first day of fall camp every year where we have an expert come in on, how to get interviewed, how to answer questions, and, Jeff works with our players and trying to get them ready to represent themselves positively when they do get the opportunity to get interviewed, because that's ultimately what we'd like for them to do. We're not trying to hold them back from anything. We want to help them develop the skills necessary that they need to represent themselves in a first-class way. And understand, and I think that it takes a little pressure off of them when they don't have to talk to the media, because they worry about it, especially if they're not prepared for it. So, might not be true in all cases, but I think in general it probably helps their development and takes a little pressure off of them. And I know that in some cases when you have a guy that has a lot of success as a freshman, that the media would like to have the opportunity to talk to him. But I'm for protecting our players and helping them develop. And we eventually want that guy to be able to talk to the media and do a good job with it.